try to get into his head, just like I would a fugitive. Intuition is the binder between art and science. It's the part that pulls it all together and gives it that life, that spark. I picture him very much alive and with a lot of the basic feelings that we have today. Confidence at one point, insecurity at another.
Finally, Wells comes face to face with the man he's been searching for. A new portrait of the common ancestor of every man today. Adam. Without the skull, we can't know for sure what Adam looked like. But a combination of genetic evidence, Bender's forensic skills, and cutting-edge computer software suggest he looks something like this. Thousands of years after the Bible, and hundreds of years after Michelangelo, we have a whole new face for Adam.
I like the expression. He's got a very forceful look.
He's intent on something, maybe taking over the world. You begin to get perhaps an insight into why these guys won out and why this guy's our ancestor.
Science can't tell for sure what set Adam apart. There were other men who lived alongside him. But over the centuries, all the other men's lines died out. Maybe some had only daughters, or no children at all. Their Y chromosomes were lost forever. Only Adam's lineage survives.
So I did my dad's DNA on 23andMe, and this is his paternal haplogroup. You descend from a long line of men that can be traced back to Eastern Africa over 275,000 years ago. These are the men of your paternal line, and your paternal haplogroup sheds the light on their story. Your paternal haplogroup is EU290. As our ancestors ventured out of Eastern Africa, they branched off in diverse groups that crossed and recrossed the globe over tens of thousands of years. Some of their migrations can be traced through haplogroups, families of lineages that descend from a common ancestor. Your paternal haplogroup can reveal the path followed by the men of your paternal line. So with that video talking about Adam and his lineage, his Y chromosome. So we know that's the common ancestor. Okay, and a haplogroup is a group of alleles in a organism that are inherited together from a single parent. The Y chromosome is passed from the father to the son. Okay, migrations of your paternal line. A is the Adam, the DEM145, and E the M96. Okay, now haplogroup A. The stories of all of our paternal lines can be traced back 275,000 years to just one man, which is Adam, the Y chromosome. The common ancestor of haplogroup A. The current evidence suggests he was one of thousands of men who lived in Eastern Africa at that time.
There were other men who lived alongside him.
So in that clip, it showed Adam as a so-called black man with melanin, a man of color. That's accurately correct. Okay. However, while his male line descendants passed down the Y chromosomes generation after generation, the lineages from the other man died out, as shown in the previous clip. Over time, his lineage alone gave rise to all other haplogroups that exist today. You can check out Genesis chapter 10, 1 through 32, or verse 1 through 32. It talks about the lineage of Ham, the Hamitic line, Japhet line, and the Shemitic line. Okay, 76,000 years ago, haplogroup DEM145. The first steps of your paternal line ancestors led from Eastern Africa north towards the Red Sea, haplogroup DEM145. The DE lineage branched away from its brothers around 65,000 years ago. Among the first of our ancestors to cross out of Africa into the Arabian Peninsula. That's very important because what they call the Middle East is just an extension of Africa. Okay, it's like in that the book 100 Amazing Facts about the Negro, that Abraham was a so-called Negro from the Ur of Chaldees. Okay, so there was black people in what they call today the Middle East because of, different migrations, slavery. So it's not going to look like it did in the days of antiquity, wars, mixing of the different races or sea lines. Okay, most descendants of the DE lineage belong to one of its two branches, D and E. Men carrying D moved east into Asia, and those with E moved west through Africa and into Europe. Okay, so with all this information, it's just, DNA don't lie. So Egypt, Jerusalem, Israel, the Ur of Chaldees, Babylon, all those were, the original inhabitants were people of color, which you would call today black, in those lands in the ancient days.
So, this is 15th century manuscripts. Sometimes, it's amazing that, people in the 15th century, were they, aware of color? All the saints, even the Virgin, is painted black, painted black, painted black.